Usually when we talk about a gold rush, there's this expectation of like pickaxes and dirt, right? People sweating in rivers just hoping to strike it rich.
Yeah, exactly. It's very much physical labor, which, I mean, it makes wealth creation feel very grounded and earthy.
Right. But then you look at the year 2026 and, well, there are no pickaxes. So welcome to our deep dive today. We are looking at a stack of financial reports, global real estate data, and luxury lifestyle forecasts.
And you quickly realize the gold rush has already built an entire, basically invisible empire right around you.
Exactly. And our mission for this deep dive is completely different than usual. We're not debating how AI models work or, which one is smarter. We're exploring the new physical world this technology has actually built.
Because it really is a new physical reality.
Yeah. Think of the AI boom like the discovery of a new continent. We aren't discussing the ships that got us here. We're looking at the new empires taking over the ground.
And, the defining characteristic of this new continent is just the sheer velocity of the capital creating it. I mean, in a single year, 45 new billionaires were minted purely from artificial intelligence.
Wow, 45, just from AI.
Yeah, in 1 year. The combined AI wealth is now north of $2.9 trillion.
That number is staggering.
If you pooled it, that's the fifth largest economy on Earth.
But wait, I look at that $2.9 trillion and I can't help but think of the crypto crash. Like, is this just another paper wealth bubble where billions just vanish the second market sentiment shifts?
It's a fair question, but the difference really lies in the underlying mechanism. Like, past hype cycles were largely speculative, right? This AI wealth is anchored to tangible infrastructure.
You mean like the actual hardware?
Exactly. I mean, NVIDIA is physically shipping millions of server racks. Companies like Scale AI are running massive physical data centers. The revenue comes from multi-year enterprise contracts.
Which makes this wealth highly durable.
Right, highly durable. And there's a brutal mechanism behind it, too. Every dollar of this new AI wealth broadly corresponds to a dollar of historic wealth destruction in the legacy tech economy.
Because traditional software companies they're losing their enterprise contracts. A massive corporation isn't going to pay a legacy tech firm millions for software when an AI tool can now write and execute that same code for pennies.
Exactly. The wealth isn't just appearing out of nowhere, it's migrating.
And when that much wealth migrates into the hands of a localized group of people, it triggers historic liquidity events. We're seeing astronomical private valuations. OpenAI at $852 billion, Anthropic at $965 billion.
Yeah, and recently 600 OpenAI employees cashed out $6.6 billion in shares.
That is insane. They took paper wealth and turned it into hard cash.
Hard cash that has to go somewhere physical.
Right, so we have all this liquid cash now sitting in the pockets of tech employees. Are we seeing it rewrite the map of traditional wealth hubs?
Oh, absolutely. We are seeing it aggressively displace the previous hierarchy. When billions in cash hit a local market, it doesn't just buy up the existing inventory. It raises the floor for everyone.
I can only imagine what that does to San Francisco.
San Francisco's ultra-luxury real estate is fiercely competitive now, sure. But that money is also outbidding old Wall Street finance executives on the east end of the Hamptons.
It's almost like these companies are financial volcanoes, right? When they erupt, the liquid cash flows directly into the surrounding zip codes. It creates a tsunami that ripples outward, pricing out legacy wealth at the top.
And that tsunami is global. Analysts note this capital is migrating to what they call resilient wealth havens.
Like where?
Cities like Dubai, Lisbon, and South Florida. This new elite is actively securing multiple citizenships, optimizing their tax footprints and, moving to climate-resilient zones.
Because once they've secured their physical footprint on land, it seems like the next frontier for this capital is completely controlling their environment.
Yeah, they want absolute control.
The luxury forecasts in our sources show this huge shift away from flashy cars toward extreme rarity. We are talking about stratospheric balloon flights with Michelin-starred dining via a company called Zafalto.
Or deep sentinel habitats where people can live underwater for 28 days.
Right. Add in hyper-personalized retreats where AI and private chefs optimize your diet based entirely on your DNA markers. Are they actively trying to physically separate themselves from the rest of humanity?
It definitely signals a profound shift from material display to environmental sovereignty. They aren't just buying luxury goods anymore. They're buying immunity from systemic global risks.
Total control over their immediate physical and biological surroundings.
Hmm.
If you have infinite resources, you buy a completely bespoke private ecosystem.
You're rewriting the physical rules of mobility and security.
Which leaves us with a final thought about this new continent we're standing on. We've tracked how AI isn't just code. It's a structural force migrating massive wealth and reshaping your local housing markets.
And funding literal sci-fi isolation for the people at the top.
Exactly. So as this new class of tech billionaires secures their resilient havens, multiple passports, and space balloons, what happens to the legacy economy left behind on the ground? If a single industry can generate the world's fifth largest economy in 12 months, how long until they start building their own sovereign nations? Something for you to ponder.